Halloween is coming up on Monday, and parents are going to go down their checklist. Costumes, check. Flashlights, check. Candy to give out, check. But what about the pre-trick-or-treating meal? It's an issue most parents have to deal with, not only what to serve, but to even bother with a meal in the first place. This actually came up in our editorial meeting yesterday. Maria and Ak voicing some strong opinions on this one. Take a listen.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Maria Stefanos.
And I'm Mark Ocklum. Hey, this came up in our afternoon meeting today. We think that, well, some kids should not have meals before they go out. Others are saying you should definitely have a meal. If you want to make 18 houses on the street, you're going to have protein. You're going to have carbs.
It's Halloween. You need to eat candy on Halloween. And you know what? This is my thing.
Yes.
Do you need to tell me to feed my children? I'm a good mother.
Come on, I'm a good Swedish father, but I'm not taking it to heart like that. It's okay. We're just talking about kids being prepared properly, having a nutritious meal so they can go out, and then they get the sugar crash from all the candy that they're eating.
I'm all about a nutritious meal, and I'm all about Halloween, but Halloween is about this. Don't you tell me, you're telling people that you're not in there all the time?
Right? After my turkey burger, I definitely lay it with you.
Your turkey burger, you're full of it.
That's how we feel. Back to you guys.
Well, our next guest is with Mark on this one. She says, yes, absolutely, you got to feed the kids. And she has some great, easy-to-make recipes with a Halloween theme to boot. Wellness expert Brett Blumenthal is back with us again this morning. Brett, good to see you. And you got to get that meal in there, right?
Absolutely.
And you want to be easy on the sugar here because that's coming later.
That's exactly right. And a good base of food is going to keep them from overeating the sugar. And it's also going to keep their blood sugar stable versus having them spike all over.
Right. Exactly right. What are the things you have here for us this morning?
So
we'll start here.
Yeah, this is grubs in a bun.
Well, we're trying to come up with a Halloween theme. We've got the other ones are pretty great names.
Yeah,
this one we were struggling with here.
But this is basically a take on Sloppy Joe's. Switch out your ground beef for some ground turkey or ground chicken or even beans if you're a vegetarian family. Use brown rice instead of white rice and a whole wheat bun or even English muffin, which is a little bit more substantial girth to it. And that's going to be a much more nutritious meal than just a traditional Sloppy Joe.
I like that even not on Halloween. That's a good idea.
A lot of kids love that stuff. So
that's good.
This one's my favorite. This is just quesadillas, and what's really fun about it is that you can get your kids to sort of get in on it. You can make shapes of any kind.
That's not just any quesadilla.
That's not. It's a jack-o'-lantern
quesadilla. We see over here, you cut that out a little bit beforehand.
That's right.
Yep.
And it's really easy. You literally just, put some oil in a pan, put your base quesadilla, which should not have any holes, by the way.
Right.
And you layer your toppings. I always encourage low-fat cheese, lean meats, and of course get some veggies in there, and then cover it and put it in the broiler for a couple minutes, and you're done.
Right.
So it's
and most
really
kids
quick.
love the quesadillas, so
I love
quesadillas.
Yeah,
it's a good snack.
Make sure you use those whole wheat tortillas, though.
All right, ants on a log.
Ants on a log, but this is instead of the sweet version, which is usually peanut butter and I think raisins, we have hummus and little black olives, which is a great, well-balanced snack. And then this is our snakes in a coffin. And you can use carrots, you can use zucchini, you can use any kind of shreddable vegetable and stuff it with some sort of whatever the kid loves. If it's tuna or chicken or whatever, and you get them eating their veggies very easily that way.
And you, as they were talking about earlier, Mark and Maria, you definitely want to make sure you feed the kids. You don't want to send them out there on an empty stomach, for a number of reasons.
Right, because if they're hungry, they're going to go for the candy, which is right there. But again, it's the blood sugar level. If they only eat candy, when they come home, you're going to have a mess on your hands as a parent. So it's actually for the parents just as much for the kids.
That's right, and this should be just before they go out. I mean, they say you want to wait after a meal, but you do a half hour or so before the kids head out, probably the right time to do that.
Yeah, because this kind of food, which has your whole grains and your fiber, they're going to keep full longer, especially with the protein, as compared to just like a quick meal or snack. And then that way, they're not going to be as hungry for the candy.
Right. Now, you got in January, to tell folks about the Be Healthy Boston event you got coming up in January. Explain what that's all about.
Sure. It's a 2-day event at the Westin Boston waterfront. And it's basically what we're calling an urban wellness retreat. We're going to have wonderful speakers, including Seth Goldman, CEO of Honest Tea. Candy O'Terry is going to actually be one of our keynotes. And we also have amazing workshops, over 35 speakers. And then we have lovely vendors doing sample massages and lots of other great
It's always a good event. And healthyboston.com, BeHealthyBoston.com is the website.
BeHealthyBoston.com.
More information on that. Never too early to make those plans.
That's right.
By the way, all these recipes that Brett talked about will be on our website, myfoxboston.com, so you can check them out there. Brett, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Great to see you. Kim, let's get over to you.